Now we're going to solve it with an inverse. So if I can find the inverse of this matrix, and I multiply it both sides by the inverse, it'll undo this one, give you the identity, and the identity times xyz would just be xyz, and so xyz would just be the inverse matrix times that. Okay, we just need to find that darn inverse first, which is a pain in the butt. We're going to do it. So, to find the inverse, you write your coefficient matrix on this side and your identity matrix over on that side, and you're going to start undoing this matrix to try to get it to look like that. So, just like the last time, we're going to get a 1 in the first row, already there, and get zeros in that first column. So row 1 is going to stay, row 2 is going to become negative 2 times row 1 plus row 2, and row 3 is going to become negative 4 times row 1 plus row 3. And so row 1 is going to stay, and then negative 2 plus 2 is 0, like we planned. Negative 2 minus 3 is negative 5. Negative 2 plus 1 is negative 1. Negative 2 plus 0 is negative 2. 0 plus 1 is 1. 0 plus 0 is 0. So make sure we're good. Alright. And I'm going to do the same thing. Negative 4 times row 1 plus row 3. So negative 4 plus 4 is 0, like we planned. Negative 4 plus 2 is negative 2. Negative 2 minus 3 is negative 5. Negative 2 plus 0 is negative 2. 0 plus 0 is 0. 0 plus 1 is 1. Alright. Oops, I messed up already. Negative 4. Forgot I was doing a negative 4 times that is negative 4. And yeah, if you go, I'm doing this fast, but do not go fast on your own. If you do one bad step, everything else afterwards dies. Very sad. Okay, so now we're going to get a 1 here, and use that to get zeros here. So super systematic, a little tedious with the fractions, but we'll do it. So row 2 is going to become negative 1/5 times row 2, and the other guys are going to stay put. So 1, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1. Negative 1/5 is going to be positive 1/5, positive 2/5, negative 1/5, and 0. And then this is going to be staying put. Alright, so now that we have that 1 there, use it to get the zeros there and there. So the first one's going to be very nice. R1, so R2 is staying, right? So first it's R1 that's staying, now it's R2 that's staying, and R1 is going to become negative row 2. I'm going to use the one that's staying to make my 0. So negative 2 plus that will give me a 0 there, and 2 times that plus that will give me a 0 there. So R3 is going to become 2 times row 2 plus R3. And so when you do this, and you do have to wade through quite a bit of fractions. So what ends up happening, so I'm doing negative R2 plus R1. So this plus that stays 1. Negative 1 plus 1 is the 0 like I planned. Negative 1/5 plus 1 is negative 4/5, positive 4/5. That plus that, 3/5, 1/5, 0. It was messy. It was through fractions. It was negative 2/5 plus 1 was 3/5. 1/5 plus 0 was 1/5. 0 plus 0 was 0. Actually, that wasn't so bad. This row was the one that was staying. Alright. So now, this guy 2 times this one plus that one. So again, we're not losing those zeros we worked so hard to get. 2 times that one is 0. 2/5 minus 5 is negative 33/5. 4/5 minus 4 is negative 16/5. Negative 2/5 plus 0 is negative 2/5. 0 plus 1 is 1. Alright. Yes, looking good so far. Alright, so now you know what's next. This guy, we're going to make him a 1. So we're going to take row 3 and do negative 5 over 33 times row 3, and that'll make that a 1. So those are going to stay